April 8th. For me, it is week 2, day 7 of my photos down there in Hydro. So first, let me say welcome back to another episode down here in the basement. Today, I'm going to be doing my plant maintenance. So today is maintenance day. Today, I'll be topping off my reservoirs. Today, I'll be adding in the next round of nutrients as they move over into week 3. Once again, my plan is to go ahead and convert them over to flowering, come around week 4. Well, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the 3 additives that I add to my 5-gallon bucket before I add anything else over into my reservoirs. And what I add in there is my Protect, my Orca, and my CalMag will always be in the refill bucket. You know, every time that I'm adding nutrients, every time that I'm doing any maintenance on my plants. Now, the main one that I'm gonna be adding in today, and that's the one I'm gonna talk a little bit about, is my Protect. Now, I'm adding my Protect in to my reservoirs for the simple fact that I know that, you know, my girls are going to still be in their room as we start to move into, you know, our summer days. And that means that I'm going to be in and out of my back door, and there's a possibility of cross-contaminating my plants. Now, typically, if it's just strictly a winter grow, I won't be adding my Protect, but because I know that, you know, they possibly might get exposed to some outdoor contaminants. What I'm going to do at this stage of the game is do everything that I can do to protect my girls as they start to move into those summer warmer climates. And Protect is an additive that I add in there to do that. I'll also add my Orca in there. What my Orca does when I add it to my reservoirs, it kind of helps create that healthy ecosystem within the reservoir itself. You know, adding those kind of micronutrients or those microorganisms, shall we say, in there. Then my CalMag is just going to help, you know, keep the reservoir healthy, making sure that my plants are uptaking nutrients and things of that nature. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get started on this maintenance program. Like I said, when I come back, Plant maintenance for the day is done. Like I said, I did add in the Protect. I did have to do some monkeying around a little bit with my pH because once again, whenever you add Protect to your reservoir, it's going to throw off your pH. So it took me a little bit to dial that in, but as of right now, we now begin week 3, day 1. Let's go with the hydro. And as we check in on the tent over here, once again, fan leaves are getting a little bit bigger, so we're going to start to see a little bit more production on these girls. I'm figuring probably by this time next week, they'll be a lot bigger in size than where they are today. So once again, these are about 10 days behind the other ones, so this would technically... So now that my maintenance done for the day, I'm going to talk a little bit here about my setup. As you can see over there to the left, I have my tent. That's where my autos are, and they're in soil. Then if you see over to the right, that's the room where my hydros are, my photos. And each room, they have, the tent is a lot easier to maintain humidity, to maintain your heat, because it just holds humidity and heat better than my other room over there, which is kind of, like I said, my converted bathroom. And because of how much space and because of how much air pockets and places for air to escape, it's a little bit harder maintaining my humidity for sure in there. Because in my tent, as you can see in the back over there, I have my humidifier. I'll probably fill that once a week. Whereas in the other room over there with my photos, I'll refill that humidifier in there every single day. So that just kind of lets you know the difference between the two. And one of the things that I talk about too is, I don't know if you can see up there, at the very top is where I have my lights. They're not on any type of pulley system. They are permanently fixed, because those lights are more than enough lights to veg, to flower all my plants without having to adjust the lights, So that works out pretty good for me. But other than that, 218 Grow Guy here saying once again, thanks for checking in on the channel. For you new growers out there, I hope you find some tips, some hints that might help you out. And keep in mind that as I continue to water my soil, once again, they're just going to be getting pH water now until they just get a little bit more size on them. And then they'll start getting their first rounds of nutrients. And my nutrients for my soil is the exact same nutrients that I use for my hydro. And I dilute it the same way for my autos that I do for my photos from, as we go from week 1 to week 2 to week 3 to week 4, I just gradually increase along the way. So yeah, 218 Grow Guy here saying I hope everybody is having a blessed day, and make sure you stay blessed up. And I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Like I said, I'm not going to be running videos every single day. It'll probably be every other day, giving you some updates, some check-ins, because like I said, right now, all I'm really doing is just watering and topping off, not really even topping off my buckets, because right now, they probably just going through probably about a half a gallon of, they're not going through too much water from week to week. And as they get bigger, the amount of water that they consume, the amount of nutrients that they consume would be totally different. So once again, 218 Grow Guy, appreciate y'all very much. If you like what you see, if you find something helpful, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. And until my next video, once again, 218 Grow Guy, I'm out of here.